Guys, this is Crazy Kev here. I'm here with my man Torrez Finney. Torrez, how you doing, man?
I'm good, brother. Trying to get the lighting right. There we go. That's perfect. Oh. There we go. Now I'm good.
Nice.
What's up,
Nah,
brother? What's up, Kevin? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. Can't complain. And Torrez, man, I mean, talk to us a little bit more. You said you got a fight booked. I mean, talk to us a bit more about this matchup here.
Yeah, man. I got a fight coming up. I'm really excited. UFC 325. Really excited. Going to Australia, getting a chance to fight Jacob Malkoun. That's a really good fight for me. I'm really excited for the matchup. To see the fight a guy, that crazy enough, similar in styles. To see somebody, and finally somebody that I can get a chance to fight in terms of height. So this will be a very fun matchup that I feel for myself to finally see and to be able to showcase to the fans. As I've said before, people that already know me, I fight so much better when there's a crowd. So I'm actually excited also to be out of the Apex. I will be the road dog, first time in my career to be the away team, so-called. We like to call it here in football. But yeah, it's fun to be the away team because you get to play spoiler. So yeah, I'm excited to go on the road, go to Australia, go in his hometown, and come out with a victory.
Yeah, man. No, I'm definitely excited for you as well. And now, when it comes to this matchup, man, talk to us a little bit more about your prediction for this one, how you're kind of preparing going into this one.
In terms of prediction, I always say every time I do an interview is that one thing I can always guarantee is my hand will be raised at the end of the night. And training here now with Daniel Cormier, Tiago, Coach Jermaine Soto, Leandro Vieira. There's a lot of really good coaches here. Ant Dog, Coach Anthony Figueredo. There's a lot of really good people here that's been really helping me and excelling my skill set. My skill set's been growing. I feel like you're going to see a different fighter, a more improved Torrez Finney, and I'm really excited to showcase. Obviously, I haven't fought since April, but I think there's a purpose behind that. God does everything for a reason, and I feel like this is one of those reasons.
Yeah, no, I definitely am excited for you as well. And now, when it comes to training with Daniel Cormier, I mean, what has it kind of meant to you, and how have you kind of improved since then?
DC's been awesome, man. He is who he portrays, and also on TV, he's just outgoing, loving, but he makes you work hard, bro. You're gonna have to work hard with him. Obviously, you gotta remember his standard. His standard is 2 division world champion. Like he's had opportunity to train with guys like Cain Velasquez, Habib, all those guys in that camp at AKA, Luke Rocco. There's so many killers. So he's seen it all from just about in every weight class. So he has an expectation for every single one of us here, and I'm excited for the academy and the entire Fight Club. I think collectively as a team, we're all growing together, and we're pushing each other. I mean, man, it's definitely no easy training. It's definitely some of the hardest training I've had to do, and it's been really good. It's so beneficial for me, and I'm excited that I've been blessed to be a part of this team.
Yeah, no, it's definitely awesome, man. I'm definitely glad you're able to be a part of it as well. And now, when it comes to this fight as well, too, I mean, talk to us a bit more about why the long layoff, and what exactly took so long to get another fight booked.
Well, one I was dealing with some injuries. Again, I'm not a guy to come up with excuses either, but I did go into my last fight with injuries. When I got a chance to go in there and fight Robert Valentine, I had a lot of injury. I actually had to miss nearly 2 weeks because of a pec injury. Restrained it going in again into the Bakaya fight. So I had to take time off. As if anybody been following my journey, like I've been grinding to get to the UFC, those back-to-back contenders, fighting. Like everything's been so back-to-back. So when you're in camp, it's not so much of the fight, it's the camp. And when you're in fight camp, that's the taxing part. Crazy enough, most of the time, so far in my career, and you'll hear a lot of other fighters, it's not so much of the fight that's too taxing. It's more of the camp. And, obviously dealing with injuries I was dealing with, it just, you can't be putting too much things in your mind. And I'm learning as I'm going along as well. First UFC fight, and the feelings and the emotion wasn't there because I knew some of the things that I had to go through throughout camp, and finally going into the fight, my goal was just go in there and win. And it wasn't the most exciting thing. And if anybody have seen me fight, I'm always looking to finish. So that's always been my goal.
Yeah, I definitely think that's an important goal for sure. And now, when it comes to getting back into training with DC, I mean, what exactly has maybe changed with your training and everything like that?
I would say, obviously, a lot of the different things that we've been doing currently on the feet. I've gotten a lot better in my stand-up department. And there's no better guy to be able to teach anything from wrestling to striking to wrestling than a guy like Daniel Cormier. And as crazy as it may sound, my wrestling has exceedingly got better too. So it's like one thing you're gonna do here, you're gonna wrestle. Like if you're gonna be a part of Daniel Cormier's camp, you're gonna wrestle. You're gonna grapple. We do grappling just about every single day. There's no day we don't grapple, but there's a lot of days where we're working on a lot of striking. I mean, we basically, this is our full-time job. So all of us, this is all we do. And all we do is train. And we're training striking at a certain time. We're training grappling at a certain time. We're training wrestling at every day at a certain time. So we're always grappling. And a lot of the details and the things that we do also come from the same camp that Habib and all those guys, they're collectively like, those guys are together, Habib and DC. So a lot of the things that they do for their teams, we also do as well. And I just think it's so beneficial for all of us together. And you're seeing it. If you look at all my teammates currently here, they're all doing really, really well. They're all going out there and winning. They're going out there breaking guys, taking them down, beating them up, knocking them out. Like, we're seeing guys all the way around, and it's been really, really beneficial.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely glad that everything's been going smooth. And now, when it comes to the opponent and the location, I mean, what do you kind of think of Australia? And are you excited to go there? I mean, we saw Sean Strickland was kind of complaining about it, but I mean, obviously now you're booked. I mean, what do you think about Australia?
Well, I definitely saw the pros and cons of obviously going to Australia. One is for me, it'll be a 16-hour flight, which is crazy. The other thing is, which I'm going to get that a little earlier, but also is like, it's the experience, to be able, like I said, to be able to be the road dog, to go on the road. I had the experience and the opportunity to go with my teammate Trevor Peak to Abu Dhabi in 2023 when he fought Mohamed Yahya, and that was awesome. UFC 294. To be able to go on the road in somebody else's hometown where he is from and to beat their guy, that was awesome. And to get that experience. And that was one of those things that I also have always wanted to do. It's like, let's go on the road. Let's go in somebody else's hometown. Because in my mindset and theory and, like, honestly, in my career, I've always been the home team. And, we talk about that a lot in football. How good are you the moment you go on the road when things not going your way? So I think that's a great opportunity for me to see that, the different environment. Plus, I would love to go to Australia. I think this is a great opportunity to do that. Go to Australia, experience things from another country. I've been, obviously, but I've been over, out of the country before, but obviously never for competition. And this is really exciting. This is what the beauty of fighting brings to people and guys like me. I would have never thought a boy from Jones County would be fighting in Australia, especially in the UFC.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely looking forward to it, my man. Definitely keep up the great work. And no, I mean, one thing about me is I'm a Taekwondo instructor. I teach a lot of students at my gym. With everything you've kind of learned throughout your career, I mean, what advice would you kind of give to my students to kind of have a career like yours, or just to mentally be better in martial arts?
Well, to one, fall in love with martial art. Obviously, fall in love with getting better every single day. There's going to be some days where you're killing everybody, everything's clicking. And then there's going to be some days where, man, it feel like it's not working for me. Don't be too much on either side. I'm using a lot of football analogies and quotes, but I love the biggest quote what Nick Saban says. He said, don't listen to the rat poison. Don't fall into the rat poison. Don't drink it. Because whether you do things too good or whether you do things too bad, guess what you're always trying to do? Improve. And that goes for martial arts. That goes for people that are listening to others people. That's guys like me. I've been on one side of, I'm listening to, congratulations, got a boy. And then you hear the other side, you suck, you trash. You can't listen to either side because that's falling to the rat poison. Where you listen to too much of either side, they both can be detrimental. And I feel that's the same thing for martial arts. Always fall in love with getting better every single day, the 1%. Always fall in love with doing that. Do not worry about, this bad thing happened. We want to correct it, but also don't get too overly okay, I landed that punch. Yeah, let's go. That's good. But now let's keep doing it. Now let's perfect it. Because there's no such thing as, I can't learn or get any better. So always fall in love with the martial art. Fall in love with getting better every single day. And I feel like you'll find a lot of success.
Nice. I definitely think that's a great message, and I remember the rat poison as well from the last interview. So definitely glad you re-brought that up, and it's always been sticking with you as
My
well.
favorite.
And no, man, keep it up. And now another thing with you, man, I was curious, what has life been like outside the cage, man? What have you kind of been up to?
Honestly, nothing much. Like I said, I joined DC camp around late August, early September, and I've been here really ever since. But honestly, just been traveling and training. Um, Mainly just traveling. Actually, I've been having opportunities to go to a lot of the WWE shows. Been getting a chance to go see throughout the John Cena's retirement tour. So I try to make sure there were certain places I would go, especially when it was in town. Like I would make sure I go to him. I got a chance to see him obviously at WrestleMania the week after my fight. I went right back to Vegas to go to his last ever WrestleMania. Then I also had opportunity to go to Saturday night's main event to see Goldberg's last ever match. I saw Cena in SmackDown and I think Nashville, no, in Alabama. I had opportunity to see a lot of things. And it's been fun. No, actually, that was Knoxville. That way, I've been to Knoxville, Nashville, Atlanta, Alabama. Like I've been to so many WWE shows because as a kid, I've always wanted to do that, and I feel like I'm getting a chance to live that as an actual fighter a little bit. So, yeah, I have been really big into the pro wrestling world. Hopefully, I know WrestleMania is coming back to Vegas, so right after my fight, I have a little change in my pocket. Yeah, I might. Them tickets are pretty pricey, but I might try to go. I was trying to go to Cena's last last match, but again, that got a little too pricey as well. So, but I'm definitely going to be tuned in.
Nice. No, I'm definitely glad life's been going well outside of fighting and everything like that. And now another thing I was wondering about as well too. I mean, obviously, you have a very strong mindset, whether it was with football or MMA. What advice would you maybe give to a fighter that's maybe just getting started and looking to have a similar career as well?
Well, I usually tell every early fighter is to stay on the path. So what I mean by that is, again, similar to what I just said earlier. Obviously get into striking, get into grappling, mainly grappling. You better know how to grapple. So you can understand, like, okay, what I need to do and start mixing it together. And do not be scared to go out there and take chances. Take amateur fights. Go out there, do boxing matches, do Muay Thai bouts, do jiu-jitsu competitions. Just go, do them. Because one, it's not on your record, and two, that's how you gain experience. Because once you get to like a certain age, we're no longer in high school. We're no longer in middle school where we can go back and do wrestling or we go back and, do those things. So how can we learn those things? We learn those things through training. We learn those things through live competition. Do them. Do them. Do not be scared because that's where you're going to build your confidence. Like, oh, man, I did this first tournament and I suck. And then a year later, you're doing that same tournament and you're winning gold in absolute division. So you have to see yourself improve. And the only way you see yourself improve is through competition, and you see that improvement every time you step out there on the mat. And I think the more you compete, the better for you. And it's okay. It's amateur. It's learning. Take your chances. Then obviously once you go pro, obviously you want to be smarter about your career, but hey, you'll be ready for anything. That's the point. You want to be ready for anything.
Yeah, no, I definitely think those have been some great messages. And Terez, man, it's been awesome talking to you. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you fight live on a numbered card next year. What's maybe your final message out there to the fans watching this video?
I will tell all the fans, hey, thank y'all very much, whether you support me or whether you hate me. I'm really excited for what's to come. I definitely think you're going to see a new and improved Torrez Finney, and I can't wait. I'm so pumped to fight. I am really, really excited. Ugh. I'm excited, man, and I think this is going to be a really good showcase. And I think I'm coming to show the world that hey, I am not only meant to be in the UFC, but it's going to be a threat in the middleweight division. I can't wait to showcase.
Yes, sir. No, I definitely think this has been awesome for your career, and I'm definitely looking forward to watching you compete as well. It's always nice talking to you, my man. Thank you so much for taking the time, and best of luck with your upcoming fight, my man.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, Kevin.